Hi, Chrissy here. I thought I would talk today about your internal saboteur. So the thing that you really want, the thing that you've been aiming for, the thing that you really, really see yourself being or doing or feeling in the future when you've achieved your goal. So let's talk about fitness. So I'm talking about fitness because that's what I've been doing. And this is where the internal saboteur shows up. So if you think about my commitment to my fitness is to work out in a variety of different ways, but basically 5 days a week, 7 if you include the dog walks, which are non-negotiable. So there are 5 days when I'm supposed to be doing some kind of exercise, some of it relaxed and Pilates, and some of it strength training, and some of it's HIIT. So it's a real combination. And it's a wonderful program that I'm doing, which I'll perhaps share with you another time. But this is what I want. So I really want to be fit as I'm getting older. I want to make sure that I can still move all my parts and that I don't end up in 10 years' time being an old lady. I don't know about you, but when I think about my Nana, who is no longer with us, but if I think about her, and from the age that I remember her, tiny child, she was always an old lady. And this was the 80s, I'm a 70s baby. So if you look back to that era, old ladies were old ladies and they didn't move very quickly. And my Nana was slightly overweight and she was not fit in any sense at all, and also didn't walk a dog. So I don't want to be like her in that sense. There are many things about her that I admire, and I don't mind if I turn into her in some ways, but I don't want to be physically inactive or unable, non-bendy, non-flexible. So my goal is about fitness and exercising this number of times to achieve what I would see as a slim, fit, healthy body, which will see me through my life. And that's my goal. My inner saboteur has another goal, and that is to be comfortable, to feel nice, and to feel like it's being cared for. And so there is 2 different pulls in different directions. So this side of me is going, yes, come on, bring on the biceps, bring on the fitness. Let's go into and the next phase of life, feeling strong and fit and healthy. And then there's this other part of me that goes, oh, but you hate sports. You've never liked it. You were always picked last to be in a team. You've not got any hand-eye coordination. You can't possibly enjoy taking part in any fitness. Well, actually, that's a lie. But that's not the point. You see, inside my subconscious, there's something else going on that's distracting me from my goal. So when I get up in the morning, and these classes are at 6:30 every morning, live, and then they're available as a recording. So I don't work out at 6:30. I know I look like I'm really motivated and can jump out of bed and do all that. Actually, I don't have time. I am up, but I'm dealing with breakfasts for dogs, cats, and toddler, and trying to get everybody in the right place at the right time so that the day happens. So 6:30 is not my time. So what is my time is slightly later, 7:30. And yet, despite my goal and my desire and my want, I haven't worked out at 7:30 in the morning yet this week, which means that I haven't worked out yet this week. Not very happy about that. I have done some yoga-y stuff in the evenings, I will admit, because I'm feeling very stiff from not moving enough. So what's going on? What is going on there? There's the goal over here that I really say I want, and there's this desire, and there's this motivation and this drive and this energy. But in here, in the back of here, in my subconscious, is a little voice going, I don't want to, I don't feel like it. I just want to drink the coffee and sit down with my toddler for half an hour rather than racing around and doing whatever. So if I was to think about it and think about all the things, if we look at the last week, because that's what I'm talking about, I haven't done the exercise. If I look at all the things that I have done instead of doing those exercises that I say that I really want, that are leading me to my goal, look at all the other things and think, are they leading me towards my goal? They are not. So can I either dismiss them because they're not serving me, or shelve them and do those activities later? Now, I would suggest that they can be dismissed. All this takes, I know this, all this takes is a bit of a switch in my head that says, I need to do these activities because they're the ones that support me in getting towards my goal, the thing over there that I really want. And if I sit down over here with a cup of coffee, watching TV or scrolling on the internet, it does not get me to where I want to be. I'm going to bring that half marathon in again. If you've been watching any of my videos, there could be a half marathon over here. It's not over here, it's not there, it's over there. So subconscious not working for me. What's it doing? What is it doing? Sabotaging what I want. Why is it doing that? Because our minds love what is familiar. They want to keep us in our little space, doing our little thing, keep us safe, keep us alive. If we do it this way, we know that we will be safe and we will be alive and nothing dreadful will happen. We won't get injured. We won't lose. We won't not be picked for the team. So just stay in this lane here. Don't worry about the big goal because we are safe here. But that is not leading me to my goal. Is that interesting? Does that make sense? Your internal saboteur. Notice it. Look at what it's doing. Identify the things that do not lead you to your goal. And then think about them differently. In fact, don't think at all. Just put the stuff that you will get you towards your goal on automatic. I'm going to get up at whatever time. I'm going to work out at 7:30. And I'm going to do that because there will be a half marathon in the future that I'm going to do. I will not sit in this space drinking coffee and ending up like an old lady. Don't let the internal saboteur win. That's what I have to say. Thank you. Goodbye.